this week is week 9 of summer camp. So next week will be my last week and I will have done 10 weeks. So I'm super proud of that. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to do split screen again this week. So this side. Right, we'll go this side. So first of all, painting outside, we went down to an island that is near us and I was doing some more landscape painting. Now these are super loose, so I'd love to hear your opinion of what you think about this work, because I really like it and I'd like to continue doing it as a series because it looks out over Leigh-on-Sea where I live, and I really like starting to do more local work. Show you the work from the paintings down there, and we can see I did 2. I didn't have a particularly long time. I might do a few finishing touches, but I really do like them this loose and simple. Some people would say naive. So the rest of the week I've been working on my wildflowers in watercolour, large watercolours. I've got these to show you and I'm really pleased with these. I'm hoping to get some frames and get these over to the cafe, which has the farm, and that's where I picked these flowers. So hopefully I will get myself together and get that organised. Here's the first one. That's on slightly beige paper and a bit difficult to get the light right on this one. I really like the colours in this one. And another one in this book. As you can see, there's thistles and also cornflowers. This one is all of the cornflowers. Picked a lot of those. And then I had some sunflowers, so I've worked on those. Sunflowers aren't my favourite to paint, so I was really trying to push myself to work a bit harder and try something different. That's all of those paintings. Then there's these fast sketches I did, and I was using pen and watercolour in this little booklet I made just to play around with different materials. Those were using my Neo colours. Some are with my left hand. Yep, see how super loose these are, just doing the shapes of the sunflowers with no details. Oh, that was from the other week. After working on my wildflowers, I moved over to acrylic and was painting some more things from my Rosa Roberts course, which is about abstracting, and also painting on cardboard, and I thoroughly enjoy that. As soon as I get the acrylic out, I'm happy, aren't I? Let me show you some of the things that I have done from that, which are here. Now, I think we're going to have trouble with lighting again. Let's hope we can see them. So I've stuck these 2 onto cardboard just so that I had something when I was working that kept them steady on my easel. And these are working again from my birthday flowers. They are sort of dried out now, but I'm keeping them, using them. I think I need to tone down the yellow for the tablecloth, but I'm very happy with those. And you might remember a few weeks ago I showed some other ones I had done. And in the background, which I could show, but it's super messy, I've got that huge canvas there ready to go and see if I can move from the cardboard onto the canvas. So I'm going to be doing that later today. While I have been using acrylic, I have been going over and working on paper bags that I make for when I'm doing a fair for people who are buying my products. So I will show the start of those here. I use the leftover paint on my brush, put it down onto the paper bag, and then later on I come back and finish them off and sort of, I don't know, I guess what you would say, pretty them up and make them look finished. But in the meantime, I've used up all of my acrylic and it's not gone into the water jar and then down the drain, which makes me happy. Finishing off, I'll show the weekly diary that I do, which is here. And when I put down this little one, I'll show you what I've done first day is Friday, and I went to my parents' house and we had a barbecue. This is supposed to be the barbecue. I don't feel that piece is particularly finished, but there it is. It's a barbecue. This is supposed to represent some wood structures she's got in the garden, and yeah. Okay, Saturday I was painting sunflowers. Did several of those. The next day I went down to Two Tree Island, and this is where I sat on a bench looking over to Lee, and that's the pier there. Again on Monday, I think this is, I was painting sunflowers, multiples of sunflowers. The next day it was multiples of wildflowers. I also went for a lovely long walk. This is what's called the Cinder Path. It's a little path that goes along from the old town. Sorry, I think you can hear my dog in the background. Along the Cinder Path from the old town, and takes you to the other side of Lee and out to somewhere called Chalkwell Beach. This is the mud because it's an estuary tide. When it goes out, you get these mud flats with little bits of water left, and also you can see over to Kent. On the other side here is the railway line. That's the railway that the train that I get up to London when I go. And then finally, this is yesterday when I was working on those small cardboard abstract flowers. This is the new paint stand that my husband altered for me. It used to be a cake stand. So that's everything for this week. Finishing off, thanks for watching. Please can you like and subscribe, because that would be really helpful to me, and share it with anybody you think might be interested. Thanks for watching.